Come on, let's take a look down here. Here's some more grass. It's in a more dappled area. The sun isn't shining directly on it, so we might be able to see it a little better. But there's some taller grass. If I move through, kind of making some distinct tracks, I'm trying to do it distinct here, just for training purposes. But you can see several factors here. You can see color change. The grass has been pressed down in such a way that different sides of the stalk are exposed to the light. So we see color change there, shadow and color change. And we also see pointers. See how the way I've stepped has pushed all the grass in a certain direction. That's indicative of what way I was traveling. And you can also see that the distance between these color change and pointer disturbed areas, my footprints, is right about 3 feet or so, which is what a man who's walking through something is going to leave those, the 31 inches, 33 inches, something around there between footprints. That's how a man is going to step. One of the things you can do when you're tracking people is you make a pace stick. There are different factors here. This is on a down slope and I'm stepping very deliberately, so that's going to affect my pace. That's going to affect the distance of my step. But in ordinary circumstances, when you find your quarry, your first bit of tracking spoor, I could take a stick and I would measure from heel to heel or toe to toe, and that way when I find more footprints I'd be able to find, is this my guy or not? And also if I'm tracking footprint to footprint, because I'm being very distinct, I would measure from this is the last footprint I have. I know that I've got 31 inches pace on this guy. So I go to 31 inches and I start looking back and forth for small indications of color change or pointers or disturbed undergrowth. And so that way I'm not looking everywhere. I can hone in one spot. Okay, here we go. There's one pointer. There's just a little bit of grass that's been knocked behind another stalk of grass, and that's disturbed. That's not normal. It doesn't grow that way. So there's my indication. I don't have a big footprint, but there's indication right there that my quarry has passed. So from there, I go another 31 inches, let's say, to here, and now I start casting around looking for my next disturbance. This is a very slow way, deliberate way to track. It's not what you want to do when you're chasing somebody, because the person moving is going to be moving way faster than you are tracking, and there's just no point. If you're trying to catch them, you're never going to catch them, especially once they figure out you're being tracked.